Welcome to Fallout 76. This is Jim. In this video, we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, April the 16th, 2025. As you can see, we are here in Point Pleasant, which we are going to hopefully play part in this Mothman Equinox event. Don't see a whole lot of people on the server, but we'll see who shows up here. Hopefully cross our fingers anyway. Should be starting here very soon. Oh, there we go. Of course, we'll be getting our daily challenges here very shortly. Okay, there they are popping in here now. Let's see what we got here. All right, so we do have one in regards to this Mothman Equinox event. Kill cultists during the Mothman Equinox event. So the main thing you have to remember is cultists that are not here in Point Pleasant, they will not count, okay? They have to be the cultists during the event. So at the very beginning of the event, we go around, we destroy the totems, we get the rat stag blood, etc., etc. There are usually 6 cultists that are kind of around that we have to kill. They will also count, okay? And then I would suggest that you either pick one of the 3 areas. Don't kind of go running around because then you'll be wasting time. So either pick the church, the bridge, or the water's edge. And eventually you'll have about 3 or 4 waves of about 4 or 5 cultists that show up. And as long as you just kind of shoot at them, just kind of spray at them, you don't have to kill just one kind of thing. Like just focus on just killing one. Just shoot at them and just spray at them. As long as one of your bullets from your weapon lands on them, you will get credit for the kill, okay? So it will work a little bit better if you have like an automatic weapon. It doesn't have to be the most powerful weapon, okay? As long as you get one of your bullets to land on them, you're good, all right? So we'll kind of explain that as we kind of go along here. Actually, let's go back here and see what else we can do. Oh, we'll be gaining XP as well. Okay, good stuff. So we may actually get this one here done as well. Gain XP 2500. So this one here is fairly easy to do. Just go around. You can craft things. You can build things at your camp. And you can go around and kill enemies. And of course, the higher the level the enemy is, the more XP you can get. All right. Now we can use lunchboxes. If we go to our Pip-Boy here under aid, I believe we can stack 4 lunchboxes at a time. And especially like a public event like this, even if you don't have lunchboxes available to you, as long as you're around the area of someone opening up a lunchbox, you will get credit for it, all right? So just an FYI, you can buy lunchboxes from the Atomic Shop if you so wish, and they'll be right down in the utility section. Once it loads in, of course. Hopefully somebody starts this here very soon. Be right down here in the utility section, and you can buy them. Sometimes they do go on sale, and I always recommend going to the featured section under free special offers. There'll be a free item here every single day. Now today we have a free care weight booster, but I believe we do have 2 days this week where we have a lunchbox, so you can get one that way as well. Someone. Very good stuff. Now, what you can also do is you can also join a team. You can create a team on your own, or you can join a team. I recommend either events or casual, but even this casual one, there'll be an intelligence, and intelligence will always give you a little bit of XP as well. I recommend casual events because they're a little bit easier. There's no expectation as compared to daily ops, exploration, expeditions, and raids. There's a little bit of expectation there, all right? But as you can see, there's bonus XP for each one of those. All right, let's go ahead here. I believe there should be a guy that pops up here. Sometimes he does, and sometimes he doesn't. Some rad stakes down there. So let's go over here. Sometimes there is a guy right inside this building, right where he's going in there. Oh, that's pretty crazy. Usually there's one guy right in here. Oh, right there. That's right there. There's one guy profit right there. And again, you don't have to kill them as long as you can kind of land a bullet, you're good. So let's head up here. Usually there's one up here as well. You see him kind of spotting in. Oh, there's one guy right there. Nice. Alright, so there's our second guy, as you can see there. So he's going in there again. And he's going to get that third one there. Oh, he got him. Okay, good stuff. And usually up on this building up here. So let's get up here. Oh, I missed it. 5 of 6. Let's see if we can get like a running shot here. Oh, no, that's a rad stag. Sometimes there'll be kind of one in around this area here. Alright, so we got the cultists prophets already, but that's good. At least we got 2 of them. That's a little bit better, but I do find if they don't show up right away, you'll just have to kind of be patient. But they will show up in those 3 spots at least that I showed you. I believe there's a trough right in here, yeah. Oh, good job, buddy. Bunch of rad stags around there. You see the little diamonds.
The ritual site has been prepared. The summoning shall commence once each of the pyres has
Let's just get up our little perch here. Here we go.
Ignite the flames as I release the dust of our wise
Alright, so as I recommend for the kill the cultists, okay, if you're unable to get one of the prophets at the very beginning, like the first 6, okay, I recommend just picking one spot. Don't go running around because you'll be wasting time. Because each spot will have a little wave of these cultists, and I believe there's about 4 in each area. And there's usually about 3 or 4 that show up, and I recommend just spraying at them. Just spraying at them works a little bit better if you have an automatic weapon, and that way there you'll get credit for the kill. As long as your bullet lands on them, you're good. All right. And you'll see how we go over. So right now we have 2 of them done. 2 of 10. We should be able to do good. The only thing that will kind of go against us is if a person kind of sits in there, and which has happened this past week. But I recommend giving other people a chance, okay?
You must protect our sacred lights.
And we should be able to get our 2,500 for 2,500. See where we are there. We're 920. It's close. And again, just go ahead and spray away at these enemies, and you'll get credit. You'll get the XP for it. So we opened up a couple lunch boxes. Somebody opened up one while I was talking. Right on. Love it. I love it. Love the enthusiasm. Alright, so now they're going to come down here. So I'm just going to kind of aim. And I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to spray at them. Just like that. And you don't have to kill them. Just kind of spray at them. Just like that. So we'll get XP for that guy. Make sure you're lock and loaded. So there's our XP, 2,500 for 2,500. And as you see there, I didn't really kill them. I just shot at them a couple times. You know, gave the other guys a chance to get a bullet to land on them as well. And between us there, they finally died, but we all got XP on it. Just make sure you're lock and loaded for the next wave.
The founding ones are headed toward the waterside fire, children. You must
Nice.
protect it.
So we get 6 of 10. We just need 4 more. Okay, we got our 7 of 10. Good stuff. So that's all you have to do. I know it seems... 8 of 10. So I know it seems difficult, but just use this method that I'm doing, and you should be fine. Again, doesn't have to be the most powerful weapon out there. So there we go, we got her. There we go, kill a cultist during the Mothman Equinox event, 10 for 10 done. Just like that. And that way there, everyone have a good little bit of XP at the same time. In this area. Just shoot at them. Nice. Awesome. See what else we got here. Oh, that's energy ammo. Okay. That guy. So they will also count as cryptids, the actual Mothman, so just an FYI there. Alright, so let's get out of here now. Oh, okay. Leave him alone here. Stuff.
The wise one draws near. He awaits our signal.
May or may not be able to get an emote in here, but we'll see what happens.
On the museum's rooftop.
And there's people that just kind of sit up here.
To us to show him our love and our gratitude. Dance, sing, shout, expel bile from your gut. Show emotion.
You hear us, wise one? Come. Oh, wise Mothman.
Nice, just like that.
You have accepted our invitation. We but meager insects.
All right, now just before you leave this wise Mothman, I recommend you just walk up to him and you interact with them. Now watch the top left-hand corner of the screen. You feel enlightened by the presence of the wise Mothman. You open up your Pip-Boy here, you go under stats and then effects. Let's scroll down here, you see True Wisdom of the Mothman, 60 minutes, plus 15% bonus XP. And just by touching that guy, so that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Is that guy murdering everyone? What's going on here? Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. I don't want no part of that. Alright, good stuff. Let's go down here. We're going to collect the spoils. Stuff. Let's see what we got here first. Anything of interest? I don't think we got any plans there. Extremely Luminous Mob, which I already own. Okay, that's interesting. Alright, nothing real interesting there. So let's go over here. So let's take a look. I think there is one more we can actually do before leaving. Yeah, craft or scrap a ranged weapon 5. Okay, so a couple things we can do here. We can go around, kill a bunch of enemies, and usually a couple of them will have ranged weapons on them. Okay, sometimes they'll also have melee weapons, and that's what I usually find during the Mothman Equinox event. You're going to pick up more melee weapons than ranged weapons. Okay, but let's kind of go along here and see what we can pick up. We're going to be kind of... I think we're going to be overweight here. Yeah, we are. Okay. So we also picked up some energy ammo there as well. Let's take a carry weight booster. I'm carrying weight a little bit more chems than I would like right now. That's fine. We'll take a carry weight booster just to kind of push us over here a little bit there. There we go. All right. Let's see what ranged weapons we picked up here. So we got a Tesla rifle. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we picked up 4 ranged weapons. from killing these guys. So a good way to get ranged weapons is, of course, Scorched. Mole Miners are a good source of ranged weapons. Super Mutants are a good source of ranged weapons as well. And you can also craft ranged weapons at your weapons workbench. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're going to head to our camp here real quick. Now, if you are a returning player and you haven't played for about 6-7 months, we did get an update in December 3rd, 2024. So the drop rate of weapons and armor has been significantly reduced. All right, so if you do notice, okay, why am I not getting ranged weapons as much as I used to? There's nothing wrong with your game. It's just the way the game is nowadays. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to craft a ranged weapon here. Use the ranged weapon I usually kind of recommend to people are pipe guns, and usually pipe guns you can craft right at level 1. So you can craft these right out of the gate, right out of the vault, alright? And each one of those requirements you can see there for level 1, there's not a whole lot of requirements here. You can find every one of those things right down through Flatwoods area. So let's go ahead, we're just going to craft this level 1 here. Alright, so we crafted one. Alright, and now we're going to scrap them here. Let's go ahead and scrap, let's go to the weapons section. Again, they have to be ranged. Let's go ahead and scrap this stuff here. There we go. Scrap a ranged weapon. 5 for 5 done, just like that. Nice. Just make sure we don't scrap something that we don't want to scrap by mistake. You just gotta be careful of that. Alright, good stuff. Let's go ahead. We're going to go right to a private server here, just to make it a little bit easier for the rest of our challenges here. Once it loads in, of course. I know a lot of you are pretty happy we got that Rottweiler dog yesterday. That's a pretty good pet there, especially with that chained collar. That's pretty good. I think we only had one collar before, more like that Christmassy looking one, kind of spikes around it, but I like the chain one a lot better. Plus, that really, really looks good with that Rottweiler. Alright, good stuff. And we're behind this tree here. Yes, sir. Alright, let's take a look here. Right, so that's not too bad. We're able to finish off 3 of them there on that other server, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and collect energy ammo 10. So again, we can collect it a couple different ways we can go about in doing this. Okay, so I find robots are a good source of energy ammo. Okay, so you go around, kill a bunch of robots like Protectrons, for example, and you can get energy ammo off them. Another thing you can do is you can equip yourself with an energy weapon, and as you go around killing enemies, you'll be able to get energy ammo off the bodies that you kill. Okay. Another thing you can do is you can actually collect from ammo boxes and ammo bags as long as you have an energy weapon equipped, and when you're opening those boxes and those ammo bags, you'll be able to get some energy ammo from them. And there's some really good spots, nice easy spots for ammo bags and ammo boxes. So just west of Vault 76, we have those upper lower parking lots there. So I've assigned the lowest one on the furthest edge by the gate. There's a little APC there. There's a bunch of ammo boxes there. All right, and make your way over here to the forward station Tango. Again, I would say there's at least 6 or 7 ammo boxes and bags over there. It is a real good spot, nice neutral spot there as well, and you have no problem satisfying that daily challenge. Just don't forget you got to have an energy weapon equipped. Not just have it on your person, but have it equipped so that way there when you draw your weapon, it's that energy weapon that pops out. Another way you can complete this daily challenge is by crafting it. You can craft it at a tinker's workbench. So you go to any tinker's workbench at all, you go craft, Go down here, of course, energy ammo has its own section, and go ahead and craft away. You can use the ammo smith under agility, and of course super duper under luck when you're crafting. Another thing you can do is if you have an ammo box, so if you have Fallout First or paid for Fallout First once upon a time ago, and if you have ammo still in that ammo box, you'll still be able to withdraw out of it. So you can also withdraw out of your ammo box, okay? So let's go ahead. We're going to collect any old energy ammo here. Let's grab these 2mm EC rounds here. We're just going to go ahead and collect 10 of them. Just like that, collect energy ammo, 10 for 10, just like that. It's that easy. And then go ahead and put that stuff right back. And again, this isn't a glitch. This is just something that's been around since we've had these ammo boxes. So just an FYI, it's a nice, quick, easy way. Again, if you do have a little bit more time, you can go around and equip yourself an energy weapon and go around, kill a bunch of enemies, even during the Mothman Equinox event, right? Those guys who had the energy weapons, right? So they'll be picking up energy ammo off everything that they kill. So that's another way you could have done that and, you know, to get another daily done during that event. All right, let's see what happens here. Let's see what's next. All right, scrap junk to produce leather 10. Okay, so leather is a junk item that we can use the bulk and scrap method at the Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead and go craft here. Go down to bulk, go down to the L section. So we bulk 1 leather. Go ahead, you need 2 plastic and 15 raw leather from your stash or scrap box. You go ahead and you craft your 1 bulk leather and you scrap is hands down the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete this daily challenge. I know it's the lazy way, but it's more so for the folks that are kind of short on time or just like to get things done quick and easy. The bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at. Now, we can't use the bulk and scrap method on everything in the game, but for the vast majority we can. So leather, we can actually use the Mr. Fuzzy plushies for leather. And right down here in Camden Park is probably one of the best spots. So let's pop down here today. And of course, leather is something that a lot of people have on them. Just going around killing enemies and collecting everything off their bodies. Again, a lot of things, leather is just one of those common items, all right? So just go around killing Scorched or Cultists or even super mutants or mole miners. You'll probably satisfy this daily challenge. Just go around killing enemies, all right? So you don't have to go in there and kill those Scorched. You can go in there if you so wish. But right inside this building right here, we have these Mr. Fuzzy plushies here. And we got this guy here as well. Oh, he's got me trapped. I kind of thought he was in there. A little bit of a firefight here, it's fine. Y'all done now, guys? Y'all done? Anyway, all kinds of Mr. Fuzzies here as well. Let's go ahead under item. And as we see there, as you see, 2 leather and 2 cloth per Mr. Fuzzy plushie. There's usually a whole whack of them in here, but they are probably kind of dispersed because of the explosive effect I have on my weapon. And now they're all kind of spread apart here. So that's fine. We'll just kind of pick them up here. Well, let me pick them up. There we go. Go ahead and we're going to put this up now. Don't forget we have these high priests, okay? The high priests are not particular with who they hang around with. They hang around with all enemies on the map, even robots, and we can just find them anywhere. They are pretty tanky, as you see. They are very tanky. They do have the high priest packs, but I know myself, I don't have a whole lot of luck with those high priest packs. I usually just get ammo, chems, and some sort of grenades off these guys. They used to actually have plans in them back in the day, but I find they don't carry plans anymore, all right? So just an FYI. Let's go ahead. We're going to scrap this stuff up here. We can go back to our camp. It's just down the road. Now you can go to a train station and other players' camp down at the mall to scrap this stuff. Anywhere there's a workbench around, we're just going to head back to our camp just to make it easier for me. Scrap this stuff up here. If I can get inside here, there we go. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to scrap these Mr. Fuzzy plushies. Again, we're getting 2 each time. There we go, just like that. Scrap 200 of these leather 10 for 10. And again, the bulk and scrap method is definitely where it's at. Or we just go around, kill a bunch of enemies like those Scorch there. And again, we collect so much junk now off of enemies, you'll be able to satisfy that daily in no time. It really depends on how much time you have to complete this. Let's see what's next. Destroy an Assaultron 1. Okay, so the best spots for Assaultrons is way down here in Watoga. Okay, so I just put out a video just the other day. It is called Mare for a Day, and it's right down here in Watoga. So before completing that side quest, all these robots down here will be aggressive towards you. Now, some people like that, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. But again, if you are lower level, I do suggest to complete that side quest called Mare for a Day, and that way there, all the robots down here will be passive towards you. Now, even if you destroy one in front of the other, they'll still be passive. Now, the only exception to that I find are the Assaultrons, because how they can be a little more tankier. If you don't hit them hard enough, and they're below 25%, they will turn red and they will turn aggressive towards you, but it'll be just that one that you're shooting at. The other ones will still be passive, all right? So just an FYI. Let's pop down here to our survival tent just to save a few caps. Not like I need to, but pop down here anyway. There we go. So once when you get here to the train station, there'll be 4 Assaultrons here, but we just need the one. So once when you get here at the train station, we're just going to go up these stairs right here. We got this little sidewalk right here. Go down the sidewalk. Of course, I completed Mare for a Day quite a long time ago with this character. And I completed it just recently with my low-level guy. And once when you complete Mare for a Day, these guys will be passive, and you'll call me sir. Yep, right on. Now, if you haven't, and Assaultrons, and this goes for the little tips I kind of give during those videos with my low level, because of course I've used him for early on quests and events. I recommend just spraying at their legs, just to kind of cripple their legs, and then that way they're not running after you. All right, so there we go. He didn't turn red at all, but sometimes they do. And that's what I usually recommend. If you have a weapon that's not powerful enough, just spray at their legs. Eventually you will cripple their leg, and then they'll fall down, and then they'll start kind of crawling along, but it really slows them down. And then that way they kind of take a breather behind something, and then kind of go out once in a while and shoot them. And if you're lower level, that's how you defeat these guys, okay? So that's the first one here. And as you see, these guys are still passive. Here's the second one here. The third one is around here somewhere. Usually he's down in the wooded area, but he's right over there. Usually there's some enemies over here, so he's usually kind of going after them. There'll be a fourth one right down here. He'll be popping up here in a second. What was that? And there's the fourth one there. All right, good stuff. Just to show you that there's 4 Assaultrons here. All right, let's go head back to our camp, and then we'll set ourselves up for the next and the last challenge here for today. All right, let's take a look at the next one here. Eat a cake, pie, or candy 10, okay? We can go ahead and we can find pies in various locations and around the wasteland. Usually carnival pie, we have pumpkin pie. We can even craft pie ourselves at a cooking station as long as you have the recipe for it, okay? So just an FYI. And of course we can find candy all around the wasteland. I find one of the best spots for cake and candy right here at Tyler County Fairgrounds. We do have that little sitting area with the picnic tables. We have the little the chair stage area on the other side of the fairgrounds, okay? Right down here, Camden Park. This isn't a bad place as well. Kind of hit and miss there though, so just an FYI. Right over here at the Pumpkin House, this is a pretty decent spot as well. For cake, pie, and candy, there's actually some pumpkin pie up there as well. And there's a pumpkin pie recipe up there. So let's head up here to the Pumpkin House, and just so I can show you that. Once when you come here, you see the front porch right here. This little cauldron, again, depending on the circle, there's bubble gum inside there, so that's perfect. So usually there's something else right here. Let's go inside the house here. And usually this plastic, usually there's something inside there as well, but unfortunately not here today. And there's usually a couple pumpkin pies, and we got some instant mess. Usually there's a pumpkin pie right here on this table. And usually there's one right here as well. It's funny how they're not here today. That is so odd. But here is the recipe for pumpkin pie. This is here all the time. And you can go ahead and fill your boots. You can craft your own pumpkin pie, all right? All right, so that's a pretty good spot usually. Now I am on a private server, so I find it odd how they're not here today, but that's fine. Let's pop over here to Tyler County Fairgrounds, and I'll show you where they're at here. And I'm only showing you the areas where you can find a fairly good quantity, okay? Of course, we can find cake, pie, or candy in a lot of areas, but I'm just showing you the popular areas. So there is the picnic table area right in there that I mentioned. And there'll be a bunch of scorched around, usually on these tables, but unfortunately not on the server. Right inside this building right here with the ice cooler, usually there'll be a funnel cake. So we got get some funnel cake there. Usually there's 3 of them in here. There's the second one there. The third one may have flung out, fortunately. All right. And then the little stage area is right around the corner here. I call it the stage area, but they have these little chairs here. It's always kind of good to kind of check in around the chairs. Sometimes there are drinks here, so just kind of be aware of that. Again, depends on the server that you're on, what spawns in. All right, let's go to another place here. You can find cake, pie, or candy. I just kind of lost it. It was in my head, and I lost it there. Okay. Okay, these guys are kind of interrupting my train of thought here. Oh yes, I remember now. Let's grab some ammo here while we're... Okay, good stuff. Another place we can find pie is called Carnival Pie, and it's right down here at Nuka World on Tour. It's a free fast travel. We're actually going to spawn here at Lewisburg, because it's a little bit closer to where we have to be. Lewisburg Station, I should say. Alright, now we're actually going to kind of turn around here. We're going to go to this entrance. And right along here on the left-hand side, there'll be this Carnival Pies right here. And there's 3 of them right here all the time. Let's go ahead and eat these bad boys. Now, if you come here and these are not here, that means somebody already got them before you, or they just didn't spawn in, which of course can happen, which we experienced there at the Pumpkin House, but we got 3 of them right there, and they are there all the time. Let's head back to our camp, and I will show you a couple of camp resources we have available to us. All right, I think we have our popcorn machine here. So the popcorn machine Of course, I think is what a lot of people will kind of have, because it pops up in the shop very often. So we have an OG one we got way back in Season 4, Season 5. This is the yellow Hollywood version. This pops up in the Atomic Shop once in a while. There's also a Coca-Cola version, and popcorn will also count as eat a cake pie or candy. Okay, very, very useful camp resource to have. Now, if you're a returning player during Season 11 scoreboard, when Nuka World on Tour first came out, we have these 2 candy machines here. Again, eat a cake pie or candy. The red one is in the Atomic Shop rotation. Maybe a couple times a year it pops up, but it's usually bundled with other things, so just an FYI there. I think that's pretty much it. Eat a cake pie. Oh, this guy right here, this little cookie jar. As you can see, he will collect sometimes a mud cookies, fancy lad snack cakes, funnel cake. All right, so just an FYI, he doesn't collect a whole lot, but he will collect eat a cake pie or candy. Okay, so another little camp resource that pops up the Atomic Shop once in a while. All right, let's go ahead here. We're gonna go the old grocery bag here. And let's go ahead. Oh, and I forgot one more thing. Perk bubblegum. When you open up Perk card packs, you'll get Perk bubblegum for free. All right, and I remember someone saying several months ago they usually drop it or sell it, and I recommend hanging on to it because it doesn't weigh anything. The Perk bubblegum, just hang on to it because it satisfies chew bubblegum, eat a cake pie or candy, eat pre-war food. Perk bubblegum we get for free. Definitely hang on to it, okay? It just saves you a whole lot of time, all right? So let's go ahead, as I mentioned. So there's great Perk bubblegum. When you open up your Perk card pack, it'll have Perk in it, okay? Let's go ahead and eat one of them. There we go. So just to show you how that counts, okay? Let's eat some popcorn. So I find a lot of people will have popcorn machines in their camp, okay? So you can also do it that way. And then, of course, the Nuka-Cola Quantum Candy. And then, okay, we already got there. Eat a cake pie or candy 10 for 10. So many great options there for you guys. Again, you can also craft a couple pies if you have a couple recipes as well. It'll just take you a little bit longer if you don't have the ingredients, all right? I think we're done. We are, just like that, guys. Awesome possum. Now, let's take a look at weapon of the day here. So weapon of the day is this fixer right here. Is not in combat, plus 100% VATS accuracy at plus 50% action point cost. Projectiles explode for plus 20% weapon damage, plus 15 bonus VATS critical charge, plus 40% armor penetration, plus 100% sneaking speed, plus 50% stealth in shadows as a stalker's explosive lucky. Powerful automatic receiver, stabilized short barrel, true stock, perforating magazine, reflex sight dot suppressor, and his awesome looking gun metal paint. Nice looking weapon, 69 damage, 45 ammo, and it's in automatic mode. And just like as I've been talked about last week with when I was using the handmade and the fixer, if you collected enough of them or crafted enough of them, and then you scrap them, you'll get a lot of mods, okay? And the fixer and the handmade, you can actually switch in between single fire and automatic just by replacing those mods that you had learned for free. And you can go between a rifleman or a commando build, and 2 very versatile weapons. Alright, so again, just a simple commando build, nothing crazy here. Perception, Master Commando, Commando, Expert Commando, all maxed out. We have Tank Killer here, Concentrated Fire, Arms Steel, Arms Keeper, Bandolier, Fireproof, Chem Die because I am a Ghoul, Suppressor, Tenderizer, Covert Operative, Evasive, White Knight, Adrenaline. These randoom luck cards which randomly pop in when they're being activated. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me, they stay the same. I've had them for quite some time, I'm very happy with them, and as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, so there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share me the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Ben Durant, John DJ59, Picker S, Benny Bunny, Grant Trentinol. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.